This channel is supported by Truefire. Truefire, stop all that. The Truefire All Access membership, they've brought the price down for March Madness, they're calling it. So the cheapest you can get it any time of year. This isn't going to be a natural unboxing. This is a Gear for Music guitar. I don't know why I'm starting to open it from there. Sponsored video, obviously, but I will show you anything that I find wrong with guitar. Anyway, this is the Hartwood 56T, sort of like an SG neck through, green, Bixby. Could have gone smoother, couldn't it? So, looking at the guitar, the fretboard, I might put a bit of Monty's espresso on it to sort of bring that to life a bit more. It's not heavy, it's got a neck through design, volute, locking tuners, Bixby style, got a coil split as well there. I'm finding every time I unbox one of these Gear for Music guitars is they're packing a lot of features into guitars that are pretty reasonably priced. No, it's not going to be perfect necessarily out of the box, and no, it's not necessarily going to be like Duesenberg level quality or, you know, craftsmanship quite like that, but it is a lot of guitar for your money. So, tuned it up. It's actually staying in tune pretty well as well. Like, it is, when you get it in your hands, it's not like the workmanship is perfect, but it's like such an honestly playing guitar that I'm kind of just looking past it, and especially at the price, it's kind of like, well, yeah, it would be difficult to beat at this price. Do you know what I mean? I think there are lots of brands making guitars at this kind of price. You think of like something like an Ibanez might be at this kind of level, or something like that, but actually the guitar itself I think has some really interesting specs, and it's quite different to a lot of other things on the market, like something with a big speed, something with a coil split. Out of the box, it's not bad at all. Again, important to note, you know, this is a £250 guitar, I think. In terms of the specs, I'll flash them up on the screen now. You've got sort of this quilted green top to it, 24 frets, kind of SG sort of vibe, big speed style trem, actually pretty interesting. A coil split. These Hartwood guitars, I think they're a little bit of an interesting prospect, I think. The neck is not super skinny, so a nice comfortable neck. Seems to play to my fingers pretty well and sound quite good, especially for the kind of like picky stuff. Yeah, just £250. It's surprising what you can get, and even if there were some aspects that are not perfect, I think with the help of like a setup, you know, take it to a tech that you trust, you can get a guitar here that easily competes with guitars quite a lot more expensive, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you ever played a Hartwood guitar, any thoughts on them? This was a sponsored video, but you know, the only thing that is really sticking out to me a little bit scruffy is around the nut, so I'll show you that here. But you know, for what you're paying for this kind of guitar, you're getting a good chunk for your money, I think.
So yeah, for this money, I don't know how they do it, but reliably, like, utterly playable guitars, utterly enjoyable guitars to play at a very, very affordable price. And the sorts of things that you don't really see that much on guitars in this price range. I'm quite impressed by Gear for Music and their Hartwood brand in general. You know, things that I might change about this particularly, I might, you know, put something on this fretboard to lubricate it a little bit more. This specific guitar, maybe the nut is not perfect, but again, it's totally fine. It's playing well, it's staying in tune. So it's kind of, you know, if you wanted to get it playing even better, you could take it to a tech, but it's out of the box playing totally well, staying in tune, and I think more importantly than anything is giving me a sound and kind of inspiring in some sort of way. So yeah, that's another guitar from Gear for Music.